Hey guys, YouTuber Winter here, and yeah, back with my second video in my kind of last few hours. And now I'm gonna review the 1989 Royal Rumble match. Yeah, I wasn't planning on making a review for the next Royal Rumble match tonight. I mean, since I just made the one for 1988 just like a few hours ago, but I figured I still got some time left before it gets late. So yeah, I figure I'll make a review for the next one. So yeah. And so yeah, if I actually did enjoy this one, yeah. If I enjoyed this one more than I did the 1988 one, yeah, this one was actually interesting, and yeah. There were actually people in this one that you could see have had a chance of winning. Yeah, there was Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Andre the Giant, Ted DiBiase, yeah, see, and there were some other people in here that you may think had a chance of winning, yeah. So yeah, this was definitely better than the 1988 Royal Rumble, so yeah. I'd give this one about 3.25 out of 5. So yeah, alright. So yeah, alright. So this actually started out with both members of Demolition as 1 and 2 Axe and Smash. So yeah, they went up against each other to start it off, and then Andre the Giant was number 3, and then Demolition started to double team Andre. Right? And then yeah. And as more people came in, they continued to just team up on Andre to try to eliminate him. And then Andre eventually eliminated Smash. Yeah. Yeah, and then other people came in. Mr. Perfect, Rugged Ronnie Garvin, Greg Hammer Valentine. Yeah, and yeah, all of them still tried to eliminate Andre the Giant. Yeah. And then Jake the Snake Roberts then came in. Amen. Oh, yeah, and then Andre then eliminated Ronnie Garvin. Yeah. Then Jake Roberts came in. Him and Andre went at it. They had a feud going on at the time. So yeah. And yeah, well, I forgot to mention, yeah, during everyone teaming up on Andre, as you probably know, because this is like Andre's gimmick, his arms got tied up in the ropes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why I like Andre the Giant's gimmick. That's happened to him so many times. I mean, seriously. Yeah. Yeah, and as I said, Andre and Jake Roberts were going at it. Yeah, and then Andre eliminated Jake. Oh yeah, I gotta talk about this. Yeah. At one point, Andre, we could clearly see what was going on. The camera showed Andre's boot. It was a boot. It was just like on the bottom rope, and yeah, it was supposed to be Andre's foot in Jake's throat. And Gorilla Monsoon actually said Andre's foot was in Jake's throat when we could clearly see it was just on the rope. I mean, really? Oh my god, yeah. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, Jake then eventually got eliminated. Hated, yeah. And then Ron Bass came in again. And then Shawn Michaels came in his very first Royal Rumble out of like, what is it, 13 Rumbles he's been in? Or 12? Yeah. Yeah, and he did just fine here, yeah. Yeah, and then Bushwacker Butch then came out, and then Jake the Snake Roberts came back to go after Andre. He brought the snake with him, and then Andre just fled. Yeah, he just eliminated himself and went backstage. Just ran off, yeah. Yeah, and then then the Honky Tonk Man eventually came in. He didn't really last too long, yeah. Tito Santana also came in. Yeah, and then Tito and Butch eliminate the Honky Tonk Man, yeah. And then, yeah, more people came in. Bad News Brown, Marty Jannetty, while Shawn Michaels was still in the match. Yeah, so, yeah, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty teamed up. Yeah, the Rockers. Yeah. Yeah, then they eliminated Ron Bass together. Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, then Randy Savage came in. Randy Savage, who was the WWF champion at the time, yeah. Then he was giving a beating on people. Yeah, he eliminated Greg Valentine and Tito Santana. You know, yeah. and Shawn Michaels. Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah. And then, let's see. Yeah, Shawn Michaels was then, yeah, as I said, Shawn Michaels was eliminated by the time the next entry came out, who was Arn Anderson, yeah. Arn Anderson helped Randy Savage eliminate Shawn Michaels, yeah. And then Tully Blanchard came out, and so, yeah, that was what was their name? The Brainbusters, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard together, yeah. And they were working together, yeah. Yeah, they helped Randy Savage eliminate Tito Santana, yeah. Then they tried to eliminate Marty Jannetty together, but Marty Jannetty was like hanging on, and then Butch then got Arn Anderson away. But yeah, Marty Jannetty was like trying to hook the top rope with his feet, but then Tully Blanchard eventually got him out of the ring and eliminated him, yeah. And then Hulk Hogan came out, and yeah, he was being what he does. He was doing what he does, yeah. I mean, he was just beating everyone up and disposing. Yeah, he eliminated Mr. Perfect, and then he eventually eliminated Bad News Brown. Yeah. And then, yeah, Bushwhacker Luke then eventually came in. Yeah, and then Bushwhackers were in the ring together, but that didn't last too long. Yeah, Butch was eventually eliminated before the next entry could come out. Yeah. And then Koko B Ware came out, and he didn't last too long. Yeah, Hulk Hogan eliminated both him and Luke, yeah. Yeah, and then, yeah, then we know what happened here. This was the Warlord's almost unbeatable shortest time in the Rumble record. He only lasted 2 seconds in the match. He just came in, and then Hulk Hogan just got rid of him. Yeah, and then Hulk Hogan then eliminated Randy Savage. Yeah, he eliminated both Randy Savage and Bad News Brown, yeah. And then Randy Savage just came back into the ring, and he started to like confront Hulk Hogan for eliminating him. Yeah, and then it looked like it was gonna get bad, but then Miss Elizabeth came down to like stop it before it could get worse or whatever, yeah. And then then they made up afterwards, yeah. Then Randy Savage left, and then the Twin Towers were the next two entrants, and yeah, Hulk Hogan did start fighting them off at first, but then they eventually got the better of him. They gave him the double avalanche and eliminated him. And then after that, Hulk Hogan then pulled the Big Boss Man out of the ring under the ropes, and then Akeem also came, and then they went at it. Then the next entrant, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, he came out. He was helping Hulk Hogan fight them. And then, yeah, Akeem, Big Boss Man, and Beefcake all got in the ring. Hulk Hogan was still on the outside, yeah. And as Big Boss Man was running to the ropes, Hulk Hogan pulled the top rope down, and then Boss Man fell over, and yeah, he got eliminated. And then Hulk Hogan fought the Big Boss Man up the rampway in the backstage area, yeah. Yeah, and then, yeah, Brutus Beefcake and Akeem went at it, yeah. Then the Red Rooster came out, and he was also trying to help Brutus Beefcake get rid of Akeem, yeah. And then next the Barbarian came out, and yeah, this was something that just did not make any sense at all. Brutus Beefcake and the Red Rooster were trying to eliminate Akeem, but then the Barbarian he takes out both Brutus Beefcake and the Red Rooster, just nails him, and then he tries to eliminate Akeem by himself. I mean, you idiot, alright? I mean, you could just help them eliminate Akeem instead of trying to be the hero Barbarian. I mean, seriously. So, yeah. And then Big John Studd then came out, and yeah. And then, yeah, we saw more people. Hercules, Rick Martel, and then number 30, Ted DiBiase all came out, yeah. Yeah, and then, yeah, Ted DiBiase then eliminated the Red Rooster, and then him and the Barbarian eliminated both Brutus Beefcake and Rick Martel. I mean, no, not Rick Martel, sorry. Hercules, yeah. Brutus Beefcake and Hercules, yeah. And then, well, one of the big surprises of this Royal Rumble, Rick Martel actually eliminated the Barbarian, yeah. And then it was like a 2-on-2 with Big John Studd, Rick Martel against Akeem and Ted DiBiase, yeah. And Rick Martel was eventually eliminated by Akeem. And then Akeem and Ted DiBiase were trying to team up on Big John Studd to eliminate him, but yeah. Big John Studd fought back and then eliminated Akeem. And then afterwards, and then it was down to Big John Studd and Ted DiBiase, and then, yeah, Big John Studd was basically just toying with Ted DiBiase, and then he eventually eliminated him. And right after that, Virgil then tried to go after Big John Studd, but then, yeah, Big John Studd took him out and threw him over the top rope. So, yeah, Big John Studd was the winner of the 1989 Royal Rumble at number 27. This was the first of 4 times that the 27th entrant of the Royal Rumble would win it. So, yeah, like I said, give this 3.25 out of 5 stars. Alright. Yeah, so that's my review for the 1989 Royal Rumble match, yeah. Definitely better than 1988's Royal Rumble match, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, more interesting, and yeah, it was more, yeah, there were guys in there that we could actually see actually had a chance of winning, unlike 1988. Alright, so yeah, that does it for my review of the 1989 Royal Rumble match. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.